What's going on today, vlog? Welcome to the channel. Random Andrew here. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're out enjoying that nice, beautiful blue skies, a bit of a breeze. So it's got a nice coolness to it. It's not an overheated day like the last few days. Before we kick off this vlog and get to where we're going today, I wanted to actually take a second to mention to you guys something I've been thinking about. I've done a lot of different jobs. Now currently working with Jay, got a little thing going while he's doing the house, and I'm helping with labor in trade for RC stuff, which is, it's working out beautifully. I love it. Doing what I want to do for what I want to do is what kind of makes it a little easier. Plus, it's not a very busy area. Like, there's not a lot of people around, so my social anxiety isn't really bothering me too much. But it's something that came along literally out of the blue. It is a job I couldn't have went and searched for. Now, if I were to sit and I were to mention half the jobs I've had in the past, and I don't know, what I started at the beginning. So I did everything when I was a child, like younger anyways. I did the newspaper delivery. I did door-to-door chocolate sales when I was a teenager, trying to do that, and that was just psh. I also tried selling Kirby vacuum cleaners, door-to-door sales in London. That's something I never will want to do again. This isn't in any kind of chronological order from this point, but I also, in the kind of the door-to-door disturbing people in their homes, it was jobs I just was not comfortable with. But people say, oh, you take any job you can get. Well, these are jobs disturbing and bothering people. And who really wants to do that? You end up walking out feeling very, very bad by the end of the day. At least I do, because I have those morals and ethics. I can't just say, oh, well, I'm getting paid to do it. Was telemarketing. Telemarketing was one of the most disturbing jobs I ever had to do, because nobody wants to be disturbed in the middle. It's literally, to the sense, a disturbing job. You're disturbing people. So the telemarketing I did for like maybe a month, and I said, no, I can't do this. I guess I'm gonna have to go without, because I can't do this. I also worked at a kidney bean processing plant. It's a kidney bean mill. Very dangerous. Very many situations I was put in that I felt I just wasn't getting paid enough to do. But I still kept going into work because I needed the cash. I was trying to impress my son's mother, who had just had my son, and that was a situation, another person you couldn't go to any lengths to impress, and that whole situation went south. Anyways, what other jobs? I was a mechanic. I was an auto dismantler, so working at a scrapyard, ripping apart cars. Also did tuning, like low budget tuning, for guys who couldn't afford to go out and put a couple $1,000s in their car. They come to me, I help them put a couple $100s into the car with effective modifications. Very positive results. That's something I enjoyed doing too, but who's got the money to really do that these days, you know? The dismantling was fun. That was fun. Cut things apart, rip things apart, salvage usable components from cars and stock and store them. But still, for the amount of exposure I was being, like in the cold weather, all the things, the contaminants, the freon that they had us venting into the atmosphere, yeah, bad stuff. Yet again, it's just, it was piecework, so you weren't really getting a lot of money coming in. That just wasn't cutting it. I worked as a porter, which means setting up and tearing down events at the London Convention Centre. Did a similar job doing converting at the John Labatt Center, which is now like the Budweiser Center or something. Setting up between the ice venue and the concert venue, or the floor venue. So I've had a lot of different jobs, and after a couple of decades of working different job, and I'm sure I've missed a few. I've missed quite a few. I also detasseled corn and did tobacco. But it leaves you in a state of thinking that you're a failure, that you can't accomplish anything, that you can't stick to one job and get a career. I was also a factory worker for a bit. And you can't let it get to you, because some people, the only thing they're going to do good, the only thing they're going to do super successful is what they want to do, what's making them happy. Most jobs are going to make people miserable. And unfortunately, most people have to take most jobs that make them miserable because that's all there is. How would a society be different if we had jobs that we actually were interested in doing, stuff we were actually good at, stuff that when we woke up at the beginning of the day we thought, yeah, I can't wait to get to work today. I can't wait to finish this project. I can't wait to start this next project, or, you know. But there's one man who had many, many jobs, and people could have called him, he would have been a modern day failure because of not being able to hold a specific job. But in the end, he was very successful. And when you hear his name, everybody knows who he is. Mark Twain. That's right, Samuel Clemens. Look him up. If you listen to Roughing It, it's one of his stories. He tells about a lot of the different jobs and the things he did back then. It's just crazy. Anyhow, I've talked enough about jobs and work, and that's that boo-hoo miserable stuff. So let's get happy. Let's go to a hobby shop. What a sunny day it is. Holy crap. I know. I had to get my phone out. So luckily Hef is in need of parts, so he's going to take us to said hobby store. How you doing today?
Living.
Living? Still breathing? That's good.
Life is good, I guess.
Life is good. Just to show you guys, in case you're ever wondering what this actually says on the back of Hef's car. If you were ever a tuner, a car person of any kind, you had to have loved at least even the first Fast and the Furious. We gotta thank Paul Walker, who's no longer with us. Conspiracy or whatnot, the regardless thing in the end is he's no longer with us. And he provided a lot of great entertainment in the form of movie racing. Some really fine, amazing vehicles. I think those, the No Fear eyes are a good touch. Yeah. That's like the finishing touch.
Yeah, I'm still undecided on the two last stickers. But...
Tell me, what do you guys think? Silver or granite metallic? Silver or granite? I honestly like the granite better.
Where I bought my Revo. Must be over there.
Oh, look at it. It's like the video production quality just went way up, eh?
Yeah.
And then, aha, fooled yous. We're actually in Best Buy right now. And found a cheap spot for these axles, so I think I'm going to get a couple pairs. And then to the hobby shop. So in the RC shop, I did forget, had amazing hobbies to pull out the phone and record, but I did have a few bucks, so I got a couple little things that were needed. I'll show you what those are when we get back home. Now we're waiting for Dent to show up and pick up his truck.
Yeah, finally.
Dent, where are you? Oh, there he is, way over there.
Yeah.
Way over there. Anyhow, the wind's picking up, so I'm just going to finish up saying we met another potential member for the RC, Rail City RC Addicts. I didn't catch his name, but he's got a whole pickup bed full of toys of his own. By the sounds of it, he's looking for some more people to go out and have some fun with. And hey, smiles all around. We always welcome new members. Doesn't really matter what you have, as long as everybody's having fun, right? That's all that matters, is you gotta smile. Smile, damn it. I'm only gonna choose, really, I'm only gonna show you guys the back. I'm only gonna do the back on camera. That sounds better. I'm only gonna change the back components on camera because the front is pretty much the same, except you've got the steering involved. Might be interesting, might not be, but I know some of you guys might appreciate seeing this done. In case you decide to take this venture yourself. Well, there's no real particular order to which you need to do this, but just to kind of simplify, I'm going to go ahead and pull off these links first. The toe links. Are they toe links? Yeah, they're toe links. They got to be toe links. Toe the tire in and out. You can use a power tool to zip these out a little bit quicker. Really don't recommend you use a power tool to put them back in though. That's how you'll strip it in a heartbeat. Not the same size. This one was a bit more of a bother. This will give me a chance to fix this too. This keeps coming undone. When I put it back together, I'm going to try and Loctite it. The screw hole there is stripped for that rear bumper. There's a lot of screws in this little truck that hold it together. Actually, I guess I don't need to pull that one out. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. Doing things I don't need to do. Yeah, I pulled the wrong two screws out. No, they're just not out yet. Alright. Just got those out. Remember, these, out of the two, are the longer of the stock links. You have two sets of links. It makes 8 links altogether. And those ones are the longer. Now, I have already gone ahead with the first package and already popped the little, oh, what does Hef call them? Plot balls. I already plotted them into place. Would you look at that? These links are the same length as those links. But there's a long pair and there's a short pair. We'll get to the next set. So I don't have to undo my drive axle, but I do have to undo these here in order to get the arms off, and those will be coming, those will be done. That's coming up actually. Yeah, that's one of the next steps. So let's get these other links out of here and out of the way first. Well, I've got it undone from the pivot arm. You can see that just drops right down. A little bit of a fight, a little bit of a struggle, but we'll get her done. I only need 2 of these out, so I can put 2 of these away. Now I'll proceed with taking this rear body mount, shock tower type piece, bumper mount. Also acts to hold the pins on the back end. Oh yes, that was a stripped screw. Joy. I'm probably going to just pause it when I go to take care of that because it's tedious, it's long, and it's boring, and this clip is already 5 minutes long as it is. Unless I go ahead and edit out a lot of the times where I'm not saying anything and just you guys following along. Because it's rather slow. So you guys have to let me know, what do you prefer? These segments where I'm talking through the work, or do you prefer the segments that are just time-lapsed? Time-lapse is so much quicker, isn't it? Alright, hooray, I got that screw the heck out of there. So now it's time to pull this off the back end. It should just that easily come off. Now this is where you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want to lose any of your pins out of the back end. So if you got a pair of pliers or something, take, oh, I guess, yeah, we're not quite at that step yet. Next, I take this bottom plate off, skid plate. Eventually I plan on placing all 3 skid plates with alloy skid plates. Why just those 3? It might be the only actual metal that goes onto this truck. Car, because it's not a truck anymore, is it? Because it's going to keep the weight nice and low and in the middle, low height center of gravity, and it doesn't really need metal arms for what it's doing. This is a mini go fast. Plus, once you get down to this scale, somebody pointed out to me that it really might make for that thin of metal might end up being weaker, whereas the RPM plastic will allow to bend, therefore saving the part that just got whacked. The bottom facing up, so we might as well do this. No, we'll do this one first. So we'll undo the plot ball here, and then I wonder if that's the same as the big summit. Can I get away with just unscrewing that and taking the pin out? Well, let's find out. And they should come out pretty easily. Like, there shouldn't be a fight. If there's a fight, then you probably broke your pin. Bent. Then you probably bent your pin. There's the old slash arm. We're doing the back end here. So RPM does not fail to mention, to notice that these are marked. This is the pivot ball boss, this little spot right here, and it's marked with an R. So this might seem like I'm working on the left side of the car. Remember, it's flipped, so it's actually the right side of the car. So this is the new one. I guess we'll slip these pins back into place. You know, it actually doesn't take that long to do it all. It's the fact that I have to keep stopping and looking for this and looking for that. Organization helps cut time in half. Preparation's key. Without preparation, you only prepare to fail. These are the things I keep hearing. Next, I figure we got the car upside down. It's already like this. Let's pull that pin. Take this. Remove the pivot ball. Remove the pivot ball. Oh. There's the old slash arm versus the new Revo arm. Remember I was saying about the length difference? You tell me. Is there a length difference? Just a bit. So, we'll get this on here. Next is the Mini-Revo upper arm. There we go. So a little bit of grit in there, restricting it. I was kind of a little bit unsure in the direction that was supposed to face, which one was which. So what do you do when you're unsure? You stop, you take a look online. There's tons of diagrams and PDFs and pictures, and it's the internet. It's got everything. So once you got that back on, you take your knuckle here. Oh no! Well, there's an unforeseen problem. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm actually really disappointed. Yeah, that's 4.5 complete turns. Now look at the problem I'm having. Yeah, it falls just a bit short. Alright, so drive shaft assembled. Now the half shafts I bought, they don't come as a pre-assembled drive shaft. You actually have to attach your yokes onto the end, like your piece here and that piece there. So let's continue with this, shall we? And I tell you, it'll work much better with the right size. Open it right up so it's easier to get in at the set screw hole. I'm almost tempted to clean some of this up while I'm in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, now that's tidied up a little bit. Get all this together. There was a bearing I did take out. Actually, it was from that side. This is from the other side, so don't gotta worry about it. It's an awkward angle, in case anybody's wondering. There we go. That's all together. Now for the links. Well, not race, but I just want to go drive, damn it. I'm having RC withdrawals, I need RC time. Not too tight, but just tight enough. Good. Now, I have to open up this pack. So different lengths. This comes with a nice anodized Traxxas 5mm wrench. More of those little set screw balls to pop into place. I'll show you guys. It's really simple, really easy. It's just these little guys right here. Take just one, thank you. I'll try and do this right up in front of here. You line it up, and then you just push it into place, just like so. Now these can't go in until I'm ready to put the bumper on into the respective spots, but I can at least put them in place. I'd like to have the TRX sticking back, showing. There we go. Parts are worth the extra simply because of a name. It's nice to have that name visible. There we go. Yeah, something's not lined up. There we go. Now things are going. Just tight enough. And then this one here will pop right back into place here. And it'll look nice and fancy and shiny and red and oh, it looks so nice. I'll get a little bit of a closer shot for you guys. There, how's that look? Pretty cool. The only thing that isn't changed is this one. The other bearing carriers, focus, are already RPM. Except for the one. I'm not sure the one oddball is out. I'll have to ask Jay. He's a previous owner of this truck. But yeah. Either way, it's good. I like it. I'm going to finish changing the other 3 corners of this, and I'll show you guys when it's all done how nice and beautiful it looks and the difference in the stance. So there you go. The back is done. In case you're wondering, I put these little purple marks. Where's the other one? Right there. Now if you look at the back, look for the purple mark. Okay. Yeah. I'd say it gave it quite a bit. I have to do some adjustment here still. Why does that look so far out? I'm gonna have to toe that in a bit, but they're on. And I think it looks, not just looks good, I mean, it's wider. So maybe be a little more sticking in the corners. That'll be great. Always use more traction. So I'm going to go ahead and change the front. I've got a second battery charging. We're going to go out and run some batteries down tonight. I'll try to get some footage of it. I'll do what I can. But, you know, hey. Those anodized links actually look really nice under there. RPM arms, anodized TRX links, Traxxas links. New drive axles in the back, so the power will actually make it to the tires. These tires aren't going to last much longer either. So it's on a list. I'm going to have to see if he's got any that I can work towards. I'm sure he does. Like, he's got an abundance. It's like a freaking eBay store or something. Watch out. So watch it. If he has an eBay store, I'll make sure I share the information with you guys. But I never thought to ask that until just now. Alright, there you go. The front end is now complete. Give you some focus. It looks really good. Now it might look like the same as before. That side always looks a little offset from the other. It's not. It's even. It sits flat. It sits good. So I just got to do an alignment, throw it together, and we'll go racing. Well, we got quite a bit of wind, unfortunately. We're gonna do some straight line runs with both the Mini. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. It has Mini-Revo. So let's just hope this wind's not too killer, but I can already kind of tell it's gonna be. That's okay. We'll add music.
What?
No.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Couldn't have.
Yeah.
Couldn't have. That's not possible. Telling me that's like that on the front too. Okay. Ready? Set. Give her. Hang on a second. Okay, we'll give you guys a demonstration of 10th scale launch power. Give us your best launch. 10th scale motor and a 16th scale all-wheel drive platform.
Still hauls pretty good. I think a 31 tooth pinion. That thing will haul even faster.
Give us your little buggy, you know?
Yeah.
Your little buggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm running the 2S 65Cs right now.
Oh yeah, I'm on 3S.
Yeah.
It's like the size of the 2S.
Yeah, it goes pretty good. The wind picked it up. Yeah.
Just showing you it fared well. It did really, really good. Oh, I love that new look of the anodized and the RPM arms and how much wider it is. It does take a lot more to make it freaking flip or anything, but when it does, oh, it's glorious.
Yeah.
We had a few good flips. I even had it up on 2 wheels at one point, but I think we were just about done here, so it's time to head her on home. See you guys at home. Everything is now cleaned up. Batteries are all in storage mode, and it's about time for me to do the same for myself. It's late. It's actually 2:44 in the AM. The part you just got done watching, I just got done editing. Editing, yeah, I said it like that. Editing. Just all I have to do is about an hour of rendering and about a half hour of compression. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those late nights, but you know what? All for you guys. I hope you guys have watched this far to the end. If you have, please let me know in the comment below. Just say I watched to this point in the vlog, or I watched it all, or something like that. So thank you very much. You guys make it all worthwhile. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I have to get to sleep eventually, so I have to finish this. So thanks one last time. I just said thanks like 10 million times, and I'm tired, and I'm really, really thankful. Can you tell? Anyhow, good night, guys. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face. Find me a Smile More hat, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.